Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. Tonight, women's volleyball has its home opener as the Eagles are ready to take on the Royals from Johnson University, coming to us from Knoxville, Tennessee. Good evening, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and as always, my son Dean working the camera for us here tonight. And there you see both the Royals and the Eagles lining up for the pregame greetings. Johnson University from Knoxville, Tennessee comes into tonight's action with a record of 2 wins and no losses. We'll tell you more, but right now we're going to pause for the playing of our national anthem.
Let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you for giving us safe time traveling here. Please just be with each team and we'll tell you how to do it. In your name, amen.
And thank you to Alexa Godwin for bringing us our opening prayer tonight. Trinity Baptist College Eagles, Johnson University of Tennessee Royals, getting ready for the first game in this best 3 out of 5 matchup. Eagles played down at Trinity College of Florida in Newport Richey last night. And Johnson University, we said they have a record of 2 wins and no losses. They have defeated Bob Jones University. That was a 3-2 matchup. The wins for the Royals were 25-20 and 18. And a decisive Game 5 score of 15-9. The Royals also defeated Georgia Northwestern Technical College in straight sets by scores of 25-14, 14, and 13. So, we're just moments away from the first serve. Miss Judy Allen, in her second season as head coach of women's volleyball here at Trinity Baptist College, she is assisted by Hannah Falk and student assistant coach Miss Kayla Bass. She played on the team last year as a freshman. She is unavailable this fall, but she told me a few days ago she will be on the first ever TBC Eagles women's softball team, and that is coming up in the spring of 2018, just after our new year begins. So we're very glad to have women's softball starting up this academic school year here at Trinity Baptist College. For Johnson University, Miss Robin Vanoy in her second season as the Royals head coach, and Mr. Donnie Vanoy, her assistant for the second consecutive season. Coach Vanoy tells me that one of her players, freshman Tyler Cox, who wears number 13, is unavailable this evening due to injury and did not make the trip down from Knoxville. We wish her well, hope everything is okay, and she will be back on the court before too long. Once again, Trinity Baptist College Eagles in their home opener of the 2017 women's volleyball season. Next weekend on Friday, September 8th and Saturday, September 9th, there's going to be a showcase between the Eagles, Toccoa Falls College, Pensacola Christian College, and Bob Jones University all playing on Friday and Saturday night. In fact, we're going to use two facilities right here at Trinity Baptist College, and just down the road about a mile and a half away from us, Eagles View Academy has opened up its gymnasium. So part of that showcase will take place at Eagles View Academy High School. That is a rival of Trinity Christian Academy, which shares our same facilities here at 800 Hammond Boulevard on the west side of Jacksonville. Jenny Kellenhofer, a former TCA player and a graduate, has returned for her junior year after she took a hiatus, and she is back in Trinity Baptist College and back on the volleyball team, and we're very happy to have her. She will start things off with the first serve, and we are underway. A good low line drive. So the Eagles' home season is now underway. And the first point goes to the Eagles. Ball out of bounds, so Eagles take a 1-0 lead. 25 points wins the game, 3 games wins the match. And Kellenhofer ready with serve number 2, and this one toward the back. Well, played by the Royals, but out of bounds. Danielle Quisenberry with that return effort got it over the net from way back in the back, but it landed just to the left of the sideline. So Eagles lead 2-0, and here is Kellenhofer. Good recovery by the Eagles. Let's see if they can do it again. No, this one falls short. A tap down from Alyssa Fithian for the Royals. And that gets Johnson on the board. Fithian, a senior from Shoals, Indiana. She was a high school homeschool student, now enjoying her senior year at Johnson University. Congratulations to Alyssa Fithian, and also fellow senior Nikki Editushis. Apologize for mispronouncing any names, but we wish them well in their senior year, and we want to congratulate them a few months early as they get ready to graduate and move on to bigger and better things. First serve for Johnson University, number 6, Candace Troxville, a junior from Georgetown, Indiana. North Harrison High School is where she played her high school volleyball. She is waiting for the whistle. And there it is, 2-1 in favor of the Eagles, and the first serve for Johnson. Good kill attempt, well played by Galler, and this one is a point for Johnson. Kendra Galler defending that spike effort from Trinity, and it's a 2-2 game. Just underway. Pull up a chair, join us. Thank you for joining us on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. Spread it around, share it with your friends. We're glad to have you with us as we're going to carry almost every home game of Eagles athletics all school year long. Volleyball, men's and women's soccer both are underway. Basketball season not too far away. Baseball and our new softball program coming in the spring. Tell you what happened on the men's soccer field yesterday as we get an opportunity. And a spike from Fithian gets point number 3 for Johnson, and the Royals lead 3-2. This one is just out of bounds past the end line. I'm looking at 2 lines. The white line on the inside is the basketball free throw line. The ball landed in between. At first glance, looked like it might have been in, but it did land out of bounds. So the back line is the out of bounds line. Now serving for the Eagles, number 33, freshman Madeline Hersey. Punched over by number 8, Jenny Kellenhofer, and the point for the Eagles, and they lead by 1. You see the white shirt in the middle of all the dark blues. That is the libero, Brianna Conatzer, who is a freshman from Knoxville, so a hometown girl on the team for Johnson University. She played her high school volleyball at the Kings Academy in Knoxville. Madeline Hersey getting ready for the serve. A discussion between the official and the scorer's table is the reason for the delay. Well, it gives us a chance to let you know that yesterday, Eagles men's soccer defeated NCAA Division II opponent Shorter University 4-3 in overtime. Josh Briones got that game-winning goal with just about 2 minutes left in the extra period. At that time, the field was very wet and slippery, but Briones was able to take a slide and knock the ball into the net for the game winner. There was a lightning delay just as the second half started. The game was tied at 3 at that point. That delay lasted for more than an hour. Then the Eagles and Shorter University played a scoreless second half. Sent the game into overtime, and Briones with the game winner. That was his second goal of the game. He scored one in the first half. And you can check out the recap on TBCEagles.com. That is the top story on the home page. Of course, information about Johnson University you can find at www.johnsonroyals.com for all of Johnson's athletic information. While we have an opportunity, let's let you know what's coming up for the Royals. They have already won their first 2 matches. After tonight, they're going to head down to take on another Johnson University team, the Sons of Johnson University of Florida, down into semi. So the score is right. It's 4-3. We'll let you know more about the upcoming schedule at the next opportunity. Bump, set, spike, just inside the right corner at the back of the court, and that is a point for the Eagles. That was Latira Johnson, a sophomore from Fayetteville, Florida, scoring that point for Coach Judy Allen, and the Eagles lead 5-3. Hersey with the serve. Kill attempt, a little too strong. Danielle Quisenberry with that attempt, hit it hard, but out of bounds, and Trinity now leads by 3. And a double hit violation on Crystal Lavelle. So the point goes over to Johnson. They've cut their deficit down to 2. Brianna Conitzer now getting ready to serve for Johnson. Substitution as number 27, Amy Agnew, makes her way onto the court. September 2nd, tomorrow afternoon, that's the visit to Johnson University of Florida for these Royals. It's a tri-match. That game will start at 3 o'clock. Then, scheduled at 5 o'clock, the Royals will take on Trinity College of Florida, also at Johnson University of Florida, down in Kissimmee. The next home game for the Royals, September 9th, as they battle Kentucky Christian University, and that game is scheduled to start at 12 noon. That is a week from tomorrow on Saturday. Well played on both sides. Good recovery from Quisenberry. Kill attempt from Silva is blocked, and a terrific job by Monica Gardner. She blocks it, gets the point for Johnson, and the Royals trail now by just 1, 6-5. Game number 1 here in this best 3 out of 5. Conitzer with the serve and the point for the Royals, and we're tied at 6. September 11th, the Royals at Union College in Barberville, Kentucky, and on the 16th at Alice Lloyd College in Pipapasses, Kentucky. That's a fun name for a city. Fun name to say, Pipapassa, Kentucky. Good defense from Crystal Lavelle. Eagles get it over. Ball still in play. Kill attempt, partially blocked, and that may have deflected the ball away from Hersey. So the point goes to Johnson, and the Royals now lead 7-6. Conister ready, there's the whistle. And that serve too strong and out of bounds. Very good recognition by Crystal Lavelle. Freshman coming to us from Plant City, Florida. Tied at 7, and now serving is Latira Johnson. Another discussion at the scorer's table between the official and our scorekeeper. And there's the whistle. And Johnson gets us back underway. Good job by Latira Johnson to keep the ball alive. Diving effort, and a point goes to the Royals. Monica Gardner with the kill. Puts Johnson University ahead 8-7, and they will send Amy Agnew to the line. She is a sophomore from Columbia, Missouri's Hickman High School. Ashley Simmons kept that ball alive a moment ago. Kelnhofer with the bump. And the Eagles able to return and keep it alive. This one is out of bounds. Quisenberry looking for that back corner. Found some open room. Misdirected it just a bit. Now Jessica Silva, who was a member of the Eagles roster last year. She's a sophomore from Kissimmee, Florida. Tyree Penn, a member of the Eagles basketball team, joining us in attendance tonight. Glad to see you, Tyree. Tyree, a member of Coach John D. Jones's Eagles basketball team. Crowd still coming in. Right side of the bleachers nearly full. Left side still filling up. And Jessica Silver gets the whistle, and she is underway. Open floor found from Candace Troxell, and Johnson University leads 9-8. Always good to see the fellow Eagles from other teams in attendance, and you'll see that all over the campus, no matter who's playing. Their friends in the classroom and on the other teams are in attendance, cheering on their buddies down on the court or out on the soccer and baseball fields. Number 10, Danielle Quisenberry with the serve. And that one looked like it might have landed out of bounds, but Hersey, unsure, trying to do the right thing, off her hands, and a point for the Royals. Quisenberry with the jump serve. Silva over the shoulder. She does that very well. We saw her do it all season long last year. And it results in a point for Trinity Baptist. Number 24, Ashley Simmons, a freshman from Barnwell, South Carolina, getting ready for the serve. Right inside the line, over the head. Fantastic hit. Looked like Madison Smith, number 25. 2-point lead now for Johnson University. Monica Gardner at the line. We've seen her make a couple of terrific hits already tonight. Coach Van Oy talking things over with her team, and there's the whistle. And Gardner is ready. Good hard serve. Kelnhofer gets it over, but too strong and out of bounds. So now a 3-point lead for Johnson University. Gardner, a freshman from Cross Plains, Tennessee, East Robertson High School. Of course, we're getting this information off johnsonroyals.com. Double hit violation against the Eagles. So now a 4-point lead, 13-9. Sam Empfinger in attendance. Always good to see you join us here. And a serve from Gardner is out of bounds. 13-10, the Eagles trail by 3, but they will send Crystal Lavelle to the server's line, and she is ready. Jump serve. And well played by Conitzer, and a point for Johnson. Conitzer went down low to dig that one off the court, and it results in a point for her team. Madison Smith with the serve. And a kill attempt falls a little short, so now a 5-point lead for the Royals. Timeout. As we have a substitution on the Royals side, number 27, Amy Agnew, checking back in. Smith with the serve. Silva again over the shoulder. Ball still alive. Good job by Johnson, Latira Johnson, to get the ball over. Recognized the shot she wanted was not available. Adjusted as the ball was still in the air. Ends up in a point for the Eagles. 15-11 as Jenny Kellenhofer gets ready. Official checking the score, make sure everything is right. We're all set. Kellenhofer ready. And her serve. Kill attempt right at Kellenhofer. She makes the play, but ball lands on the Eagles side. So point number 16 is on the board for Johnson University. Candace Troxell checking back in. And Danielle Quisenberry makes her way onto the court as well. Nikki Editudis will have a seat, making way for Quisenberry. 5-point lead for Johnson, 16-11. The Eagles, we told you about that showcase next Friday and Saturday night. On September 16th, they'll have a tri-match at Toccoa Falls. And there is an ace for Johnson's Candace Troxell. So 17-11. That tri-match will be on Saturday, September 16th up in North Georgia. And then Jacksonville's own Edward Waters College will be here on our campus on September 19th. TBCEagles.com for all the athletic information. And a tap down attempt from Silva lands out of bounds. So it's a 7-point lead for the Royals, 18-11. Timeout, Coach Judy Allen and the Eagles. Johnson leading game number 1, 18-11. So Edward Waters, downtown Jacksonville, will be here on Tuesday, September 19th. Then the Eagles will travel to Florida Gateway College in Lake City. That on Thursday, September 30th. September 21st, rather. Saturday, September 30th. Big rival Pensacola Christian College will make its way down I-10, coming all the way from near the Alabama state line into Jacksonville. No matter what the sport is, that is a big rival for both teams who are named the Eagles. Royals back on the court. Eagles getting ready. It's an 18-11 lead for Johnson University. Our women's soccer team, led by Mr. Prince Board, will have its first regular season game tomorrow up at Columbia International University, NCAA Division I school. And the Rams will be hosting our very own Eagles. That game is scheduled to start at 5 p.m. It's going to take place in Lakeland, Florida, as part of a showcase. Eagles get the point on the serve, and number 33, Madeline Hersey, is back at the line. 18-12 is the score. Jessica Silva on the floor, digs it out, keeps it alive, and a point for the Eagles. Number 18, Latira Johnson scores a point. Give the assist to Jessica Silva. Fantastic play. I do have a slightly obstructed view. Sometimes it's hard to tell who makes the play right up on the front line. What an excellent job from Alyssa Fithian to score that point. One-handed punch, just over the net, just inbounds. Great placement by Fithian, one of the two seniors on this roster. Knatzer with the serve. And a whistle as an Eagles player, Johnson, in the net. So 20 points for Johnson University, and little discussion, and the ball will go over to Johnson. Knatzer getting ready. Royals need 5 more to take game number 1. Of course, the women's soccer team last season, only its second season, this year is year number 3, made it to the South Region Final, won 10 games. Great improvement over 4 wins in season number 1 2 years ago. Knatzer with the serve, and an ace, 21-13, now the Royals lead. Women's soccer coach Prince Board leading his Lady Eagles in season number 3. A lot of new freshmen on the team. Check them out. Give you some more of their schedule as we get a chance, hopefully before too long. Silva with a kill attempt. Quisenberry with the defense. And a whistle as we have a double hit violation on the Eagles. So that is point 22, and Johnson needs just 3 more. This Monday is Labor Day. Women's soccer will stay in Lakeland and play Evangel University. The first home game for Eagles women's soccer will be against Bob Jones University, a South Region matchup. That'll be on September 9th, and the ace gets Johnson University to point number 23. Friday, September 15th, another South Region game against Toccoa Falls College. That is a home game, as is Bruton Parker. Both of those games on Friday, September 15th and Saturday the 16th, and both 2 p.m. start times. And that one is down. That is Jessica Silva scoring a point for Trinity Baptist. It's the women's soccer team, that schedule we just told you about. 23-14, Eagles trail. Latira Johnson at the line. Great serve for Latira. And Knatzer, who dug one out like that just a couple of minutes ago, unable to do so that time. So Eagles pulled just a little closer, 23-15, though. They do need to rally. And a double hit violation will give the ball right back over to Johnson. They're at 24, so a game point possibility for the Royals. Substitution from Coach Van Oy. Number 1, Lexi Walker checks in, and she heads to the line. She is a freshman from Ridgeview High School in Saybrook, Illinois. And Walker will attempt to end game number 1 with this serve. Kendra Galler also checking in for Johnson University. There's the serve. Ball up in the rafters. It is still in play. Bump, set, spike, inbounds, right inside the line. That's the Trinity Christian Academy logo you see on the right side of the court. Right now you're looking at the Trinity Baptist College logo, and Jessica Silva with the serve. 24-16, Eagles need to rally. And they get the point to pull to within 7. Team has to win by 2, so the Eagles need to score 9 consecutive points to win it here, or at least score 7 to tie it up and force a couple of extra points. And there's one of those 7, 24 to 18. Crystal Lavelle with the point and a timeout for Johnson University. 24 to 18 in game number 1. Our next live stream is scheduled for this Tuesday afternoon, men's soccer. And the Eagles, who won that game yesterday in overtime, will take on NAIA Weber International University. There's a 50% chance of rain scheduled. Rain interrupted our broadcast yesterday. Hopefully nothing will happen to us Tuesday, and tonight, if we get rained out inside the gym, then we need to call maintenance. Jessica Silva at the line. And a whistle before the serve. And we'll see what's going on. Officials making sure the scoreboard is correct, because this is possible game point for the Royals. 24 to 18, Silva with the serve. That is point number 25, Monica Gardner, who's played an exceptional game right up against the net. She scores a game-winning point, 25 to 18. So game number 1 goes to the Royals. Remember, it's 3 out of 5, and if we do go 5, 15 points will win it. 3-minute timeout. We'll take a break, leave the camera rolling. You'll see the players back on the court in approximately 3 minutes here on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. number 1 went to Johnson University, 25-18. So they lead 1-0 in this best 3 out of 5 matchup. Trinity Baptist College hosting Johnson University, joining us from Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau working our camera. Glad to have you with us here on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. Players are back on the court. Officials are checking the starting lineups for game number 2. Johnson will have the first serve. And number 25, freshman Madison Smith, will do the honors. Smith gets the whistle. She is ready, and game 2 is underway. Good serve by Smith. Well played by Kellenhofer with some help up front. And the Tara Johnson spike attempt is in the net, so the first point goes to the Royals. Madison Smith with the jump serve. Tough break for the Eagles. That ball hit the net, trickled over, and found open floor. So 2-0 in favor of Johnson. Third hit attempt is too low, under the net. So point number 3 for Johnson University. Our line judges tonight, member of the women's soccer team, Alexandra Vieira, and from our men's baseball team, senior Jonathan Shiver. This one is inbounds, a great hit from Amy Agnew. And Johnson University has scored the first 4 points here in game number 2. Agnew's serve is a good one. And inbounds, that's Kellenhofer finding the back corner. First point for Trinity Baptist College. They trail now 4-1, and Kellenhofer is heading to the line. Excellent job from the junior from right here in Jacksonville. And that's Kellenhofer again, keeping it alive. Silva diving attempt, a whistle before that attempt, and a double hit violation against Trinity Baptist College. So a point for the Royals, and they now lead 5-1. Jenny's father, Mr. Bruce Kellenhofer, is an associate pastor here at Trinity Baptist Church, and her mother, Miss Kathy Kellenhofer, a member of the Trinity Christian Academy faculty, a fantastic job as a drama teacher. And she does some other duties in the administrative offices as well. And a point for the Eagles. 4 hits gives the Eagles a point, and they've cut their early deficit to 3, 5-2 in favor of Johnson. Number 33, Madeline Hersey at the line, a freshman from Gainesville, Florida. Silva finds some open court. Conitzer with a diving effort. The ball was just out of her reach. 5-3 now. Eagles trail by 2. Off the fingertips of Latira Johnson. Silva made a valiant effort, but she could not reach it. 3-point lead now for the Royals. Rebecca Sapp checking in for Trinity. She is a sophomore from Glenville, Georgia. Madeline Hersey has a chance to catch her breath. And Rebecca has some fans here in attendance. cheering her on as she makes her way onto the court. And there's a whistle. We are ready. Conitzer with the serve into the net. Point for the Eagles. They trailed by 2 now, 6-4. Is that Trey Warren down in front? Trey Warren, a graduate of Trinity Christian and Trinity Baptist College. He's now a youth pastor, and he speaks at both college and academy chapels. Very well loved by students and teachers of both schools. We're all awfully glad to have him still around, preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. You step on this campus, you will hear the gospel. Point for the Royals. They now lead 7-4. Amy Agnew getting ready to serve. Madison Smith with that kill scores the point, and it gives the Royals a 4-point lead. 8-4, Johnson leads. They've already won 1. They have a 1-0 lead here in tonight's match. Silva, a little decoy as she went up looking like she was going to smash it. Instead, a fingertip roll over the net, and she scores a point for the Eagles. Lexi Walker heading back onto the court. She will give Madison Smith a break. And Silva, who just scored that point on a terrific decoy move, she's now heading to the line. And a whistle. Double hit violation. Point for the Eagles. 8-6 in favor of Johnson. Silva's serve is out of bounds. So Royals get it right back, and they lead by 3. Kelly Wilder makes her way onto the court. She's a freshman from Morristown, Tennessee. Morristown West High School. Getting ready to serve, Nikki Editudis, one of 2 seniors on this roster. And again, the official talking things over with our scorers. 9-6 Royals lead here in game number 2. Eagles have 3 players on the roster who are from Jacksonville. Told you about Jenny Kelnhofer. Natalia Lopez is a freshman. She's joining us, as is Destiny Green, also a freshman from Jacksonville. Glad to have some talent from right here in town on this Eagles roster. Krista Lavelle, a freshman from Plant City, Florida. Ashley Simmons joining us from Barnwell, South Carolina in her freshman year. Madison Hersey, a freshman from Gainesville, Florida. The new faces on this Eagles roster. That serve out of bounds. And Trinity will take over, trailing 9-7. Rounding out the roster, number 11 is Haley Dittenberg. She's a junior from Sanford, Michigan. Tell you the remaining Eagles who have joined us, next opportunity. And a spike scores a point for Johnson. They now lead 10-7. We've mentioned Latira Johnson a few times. She's a sophomore from Fayetteville, Florida. Jessica Silva from Kissimmee. This is her 2nd season with the Eagles. Now serving Monica Gardner. Good hard low line drive, and that's a point for the Royals. Simmons made an effort, send the ball up front, but it's a point for Johnson, and the Royals now lead by 4. Rebecca Sapp is a sophomore from Glenville, Georgia. So there you have the Eagles roster as they play the home opener in this 2017 season. Head coach Miss Judy Allen leading the Lady Eagles. She's also a women's basketball coach as well. She teamed up with Coach Pat Milligan last year. And the Eagles made a very terrific run on the basketball court late in the season. They won a playoff game. Coach Pat Milligan and Coach Judy Allen. Not sure what the timeout is for, but the official is talking with Coach Allen. And back to the official scorer. Lexi Walker, Danielle Quisenberry, Monica Gardner, Taylor Gaddis, Candace Troxwell, Alyssa Fithium, Kendra Galler, Brianna Conitzer, Nikki Editudis, Tyler Cox, who was unable to make the trip tonight, Madison Smith, Amy Agnew, and Kelly Wilder are the young ladies on this Johnson Royals roster. Head coach, Miss Robin Vinoy, her assistant, Mr. Donnie Vinoy, both in their second season at the helm. Johnson won game one, 25-18, and they lead now 11-7 in game number 2. Gardner is ready. That serve is out of bounds behind the baseline, so the point for the Eagles. Crystal Lavelle now serving for Trinity Baptist. Third hit is a good one, and Silva returns, and the Royals will try to set it up again. Hit number 3 by Editudis is good. And this one off the hands of Kellenhofer and out of bounds. Point for the Royals. And there's a little discussion going on. The hit from the Johnson side. After discussion, we're told that that was illegal hit, so the Eagles get the point, 11-9. Lavelle with the jump serve into the net. So that one will go back over to Johnson. 3-point lead for the Royals. Madison Smith coming back in. Checking out is Lexi Walker. Smith at the line for the Royals. Silva with her pat and move, and it results in a point for the Eagles. Jessica Silva, very good at that over-the-head shot. And it's 12-10. The Eagles have cut the deficit down to 2. Kellenhofer getting ready to serve. Silva taps it over, and it is off a Royals player, and a point for the Eagles. Kelly Wilder went up for the block, tipped off her fingers and landed out of bounds. So the Eagles are now within 1 as Kellenhofer tries to serve up the game-tying point. And this one finds open floor. Could not tell which young lady scored that point. But it's now a 2-point lead for Johnson University. Kelly Wilder will head to the sidelines in favor of Candace Troxell. So Troxell ready to serve. Silva with the block, but Smith was there, and a tap down is good for Trinity. Latira Johnson scores a point, pulls the Eagles back to within 1. Great play at the net on both sides. Silva, Smith, and then Johnson, and this one goes over to the Royals. Brianna Conitzer now serving with a 2-point lead. Monica Gardner makes her way back onto the court. She has played very well on the front line so far tonight. She positions herself right at the midcourt stripe. (14-12) in favor of the Royals. Substitution for Trinity Baptist. Rebecca Sapp getting ready to check back in. Another conversation at the scorer's table. I'll let you know about the men's soccer team. We told you about Tuesday's game at home against Weber International. In fact, the next 3 games for the men are all home games on September 15th, so they'll have a 10-day layoff. The Eagles will take on South Region rival Toccoa Falls College. And then the following day, the 16th, Warner University at 4 p.m. Both the men and the women will be battling Toccoa Falls on September 15th. Women will start at 2 p.m. The men are scheduled at 4. That Warner University game on Saturday, the 16th, also a 4 p.m. scheduled start time. Then the Eagles will hit the road again Tuesday, September 19th. They will travel to LaGrange, Georgia to take on LaGrange College. Eagles on the 22nd. The men's soccer team will travel west on I-10 to Pensacola Christian College to take on the Eagles of Pensacola. And we are back underway. Conitzer with the serve. Good dig by Johnson. Silva trying to get it down, but Conitzer, a diving attempt and a dig off the floor. Quisenberry kept that one alive, and a point for Johnson. Double hit called on Ashley Simmons. Silva trying to plead her case, but the point goes to Johnson. 3-point lead for the Royals. Brianna Conitzer at the line. This serve too strong and out of bounds. Been a close game all the way. Biggest lead has been 4. The Eagles got to within 1. They now trail by 2. Latira Johnson with the serve. And an illegal move by Johnson scores a point for the Royals. And a timeout. 16-13 in favor of Johnson University. And again, some discussion at the table. The call stands. And a 3-point lead for the Royals as Kendra Galler gets ready to serve. That block from Madison Smith results in a point. Smith, a 5' 10" freshman from Elizabethton, Tennessee. Elizabethton High School was right there to block that effort, and the ball hit the floor. Johnson University at this timeout leads 17-13 here in game number 2. Royals are back on the court. Eagles in the huddle. They'll be on their way to the court in just a moment. Everybody is ready. Kendra Galler serving with her team ahead by 4. Ball kept alive, and a point for the Royals. Gardner and Quisenberry teaming up at the net. And that results in point number 18 for Johnson University. Kendra Galler is ready. And the ace for Galler. Point number 19 for Johnson. And another point for Johnson. Royals have hit the 20 mark, 20-13.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Galler gets the whistle. Here's the serve. Off the net, Silva with the diving attempt, but out of bounds. The net redirected the ball. Silva was ready, had to change her motion while the ball was still in flight. 21-13, 8-point Royals lead. And Kelnhofer finds a perfect spot on the front of the court. So that goes back over to Trinity. It's a 7-point deficit for the Eagles. Silva will serve into the net. And point number 22 for Johnson. Substitution for the Royals, heading back onto the court. Number 32 is Kelly Wilder. Danielle Quisenberry at the line for Johnson. And this one into the net. 22-15, Eagles trail here in game number 2. Madeline Hersey's checking back in. And Ashley Simmons is getting ready to serve.
Let's go, Ash. Let's go, Ash. I need 10 points. I need 10 points. Let's go.
Simmons waiting for the whistle. Another substitution for the Royals. Number 4, Taylor Gatz makes her way onto the court. She is a sophomore from Alliance, Ohio, Colleyville Heritage High School. So Gatz is ready. Ashley Simmons waiting for the whistle. There's the whistle, and Simmons with the serve. Number 6 is Crystal Lavelle. She blocked that spike attempt and scored the point for Trinity. And Ashley Simmons trying to rally her team from behind. Now an official talking with Coach Judy Allen. 22-16 in favor of the Royals. They lead 1-0 in sets. And the call stands as Simmons gets ready. Smash attempt from Wilder is in the net, so Trinity has pulled to within 5. They need to rally. It's 22-17. Good dive from Smith. Ball still alive and out of bounds. Conitzer looking to score the point. Ball was just beyond the sidelines on the left side from her point of view, and Simmons now serving with the Eagles trailing by 4. Bump, set, spike. Defended by the Eagles. Ball hit the ceiling, still in play, and into the net. Point number 23. Johnson University needing 2 more to take a commanding 2-0 lead. Monica Gardner at the line and the serve. And a point scored by Crystal Lavelle. Eagles get the serve back. They trail by 4. It is 23-19. And the ace for Lavelle. And the Eagles have hit point number 20. This home crowd cheering on their team. Lavelle serves out of bounds. And the Eagles trail now by only 2. It is 21 for the Eagles, 23 for the Royals, and a timeout on the court. Eagles trying to rally. They were down big just a few minutes ago. Lavelle trying to keep the momentum going. Eagles trail by 2. Eagles getting some last-second instruction from Coach Allen. They are on a roll. They need 2 more to tie. Johnson needs 2 points to win game number 2. Crystal Lavelle at the line. And the serve. Ball still up in the air. Good job on the Royals side. And a point for the Eagles. Silva finds the back of the court. So now it's a 1-point game. Trinity trying to tie it up here. Crystal Lavelle will do the honors. Nice job by Gatz, but no help, and we are tied at 23. This is a huge point for both teams. The winner of this point will have 24. Silva's inbounds. Silva with the dig over everybody and inbounds for point number 24, and now Crystal Lavelle with a game point serve to tie up the match at 1 apiece. And the Eagles have taken game 2. 25-23. Excellent comeback. Eagles were down by 7. They scored 9 consecutive points. And they took game number 2, 25-23. We are tied at 1. 3-minute timeout, and we'll be back with you. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles. Stay with us. We are tied at a game apiece. Johnson University took game one 25-18, and then a terrific comeback from the Eagles saw them win game number two 25-23. So each team with one in this best 3 out of 5 matchup between Trinity Baptist College and Johnson University of Tennessee. I'm Ray Bureau, Dean Bureau working our camera. Very good crowd on hand tonight here in the gymnasium of Trinity Baptist College. And you see the players checking back in onto the court as we get set for game number 3. Trinity will have the first serve, and Jenny Kelnhofer is waiting. Officials checking over the starting lineups as we get set, tied at 1. So Jacksonville's own Jenny Kelnhofer. And a terrific hit from Gardner gives Johnson University the first point of game number 3. Substitution as Candace Troxell heads onto the court, and she will take the Royals' first serve. Kelly Wilder heading over, cheer on her team from the side. And Troxell's serve is a good one, dug out by Simmons. And Latira Johnson in the net. That'll give the point and the ball back to the Royals. She made a good hit, but in the net was the call. And Silva's attempt is out of bounds. 3-0 in favor of Johnson University. Candace Troxell still serving. Out of bounds, that'll go back over to the Eagles. We've seen both teams play very good volleyball here tonight. Madeline Hersey getting ready for the Eagles, and here's her first serve. And Gardner hit the net. She made a good play, ranged far to try to tap it over, but hit the net, so the point goes to the Eagles. 3-2 in favor of Johnson, and Madeline Hersey with the serve. That ball might have gone out of bounds, but Eagles kept it alive. Some inadvertent contact scores a point for Johnson University. That was Danielle Quisenberry with that smash. And heading to the line is Brianna Conitzer. Also checking in for Johnson, number 8, Kendra Galler. So she will take over for Conitzer. We'll get a chance to catch her breath. And this one well out of bounds. Kill attempt from Crystal Lavelle, little too strong. 5-2 in favor of the Royals. And that serve from Galler is in the net, so Trinity gets it back, trailing by 2. Latira Johnson waiting for the whistle. And that kill attempt from Quisenberry is good. 6-3 in favor of the Royals. Amy Agnew getting ready. Agnew serving with a 3-point lead. Bump, set, spike. Latira Johnson with the save. And a double hit against Johnson University is a point for the Eagles. Credit Latira Johnson saving that one. And Jessica Silva will serve. And Silva picks up the ace and pulls the Eagles to within a point. Eagles have some momentum after making that big comeback in game number 2. Silva with the jump serve. Kill attempt defended by Simmons. Quisenberry. Silva keeps it alive, and hit number 3 though is not good. 4th hit. So that is a point for the Royals. 7-5, Johnson University leads here in game number 3. Danielle Quisenberry getting ready to serve. Alyssa Fithian checks back in for Coach Benoit. And again, a serve in the net. A deflection caught Latira Johnson a little off guard. So a 3-point lead now for the Royals. Quisenberry once again with the serve. This one into the net. 8-6, Johnson leads. Freshman Ashley Simmons gets ready. Madeline Hersey checking back in. And a point for the Royals. 9-6, 3-point lead. Brianna Conitzer ready to serve. Gardner with the kill attempt, it's out of bounds. So the Eagles trailing now by 2. Send Krista Lavelle to the server's line. Beautiful serve by Lavelle, well defended by Quisenberry. And Silva, another deke move. Looked like she was going to set it up for a teammate. Instead, found the back of the court with nobody there, and the Eagles are back to within 1. Lavelle with the serve. And Gardner scores a point for the Royals, who now lead 10-8. Monica Gardner has put some vicious hits on the ball here tonight. This one is inbounds. That is Amy Agnew with the kill. So a 3-point lead for the Royals. It's 11-8. We are tied at 1 regarding set wins so far tonight. And this serve just a little bit too strong. Point for the Eagles. They trail by 2. Kellenhofer serve in the net. So the lead is back up to 3 for Johnson. And Coach Benoit will send Candace Troxell into the game and to the server's line. Good job by Quisenberry to dig it off the court, and that results in a point for her team. 13-9 in favor of the Royals. Candace Troxell ready. Silva with the kill and the point for the Eagles. No deke move there. She put a vicious hit on that one. and gets the Eagles to within 3. Madeline Hersey is ready. And Gardner's spike attempt just a bit too far. 2-point deficit now for Trinity Baptist. Quisenberry is blocked up front. That was Tiara Johnson with that block. And another point for the Eagles. They are back to within 1. That serve is inbounds. Quisenberry let it go, thinking it would sail out. Lands just inside the line, and we are tied at a baker's dozen. And that hit attempt from Lavelle out of bounds, so the Royals get the point and regain the lead. 14-13, and Rebecca Sapp back onto the court for Coach Judy Allen. Checking in for Johnson, number 8, Kendra Galler. Monica Gardner will have a seat. She has been terrific tonight. That's a freshman out there, ladies and gentlemen. 3 more years with Coach Van Hoy. Kendra Galler is ready. Nice job by Silva. One-handed punch over. And a point scored from Amy Agnew on a terrific hit. Royals lead by 2, 15-13. Kendra Galler waiting for the whistle. Another conference at the table, making sure everything is correct. 15 for Johnson University, 13 for Trinity. We're tied at a game apiece. Royals having won their first 2 games. Eagles fell to Trinity College of Florida last night. They're playing very well here tonight. Number 7, Alyssa Fithian, reaches up, knocks it down, and gives her team a 3-point lead. Fithian blocks that spike attempt from Silva. Oh, it's out of bounds after a great dive from Latira Johnson. Silva's hit just a bit too long. And now Johnson University leads 17-13. This serve is inbounds. Latira Johnson let it go, thinking it might land outside the line, but it's a point and an ace for Kendra Galler. Five-point lead for the Royals. Galler with the serve. And the ace puts the Royals ahead by 6. Timeout for Coach Judy Allen. Johnson University 19, Trinity Baptist College 13. Nineteen to 13, Johnson leads Trinity here in game number 3. Kendra Galler waiting for the whistle. And there it is, Galler with the serve. Silva's tap down is just out of bounds. So point number 20. Johnson needs 5 more to win game number 3 and take a 2-1 lead. Silva's over the head shot is a good one. Nice defense from Lavelle. And a point for the Eagles. Silva puts it over the net. Quisenberry made an effort, unable to make the return. And let's see if the Eagles have another big comeback in them. They did that to win game number 2. Johnson had 23, and the Eagles scored 9 straight to win it. Trailing by 6, 20-14, Latira Johnson is serving. This one into the net. So 21 for the Royals, 21-14. Amy Agnew with the serve for the Royals. And a point for the Eagles. Double hit violation. 21-15. Substitution for Trinity as Madeline Hersey will spell Rebecca Sapp. Quisenberry looking for the point, and she picks it up. 22-15 in favor of Johnson. Checking in now for the Royals is Kelly Wilder. Candace Troxell will have a seat. Danielle Quisenberry back behind the line. Point for the Royals. Eagles player in the net, so it's 23-15. Good job by Quisenberry keeping it up in the air. But the point goes to the Eagles. Agnew went up for the kill attempt. Off the bottom of her hand and under the net. So Trinity has cut the deficit down to 7. Make that 6 on the ace from Ashley Simmons. 23-17. Ashley Simmons from Barnwell, South Carolina. Back behind the line, and her serve. And a good hit from Kelly Wilder. She gets the point for her team. And the Royals need 1 more to win game number 3. And trying to pick up that game-winning point, the libero freshman Brianna Konitzer. And her serve is too strong, so the Eagles still alive. They need to score at least 6 points to keep this one going. Crystal Lavelle with the serve. Konitzer with that diving dig. Gardner, Silva keeps it in bounds. And Konitzer scores the game-winning point, and Johnson University has a 2-1 lead. 25-18, that was the score they won game 1 with. They now lead 2-1. 3-minute timeout here on YouTube Live. TBC Eagles. Trinity Baptist will need to win this next game and force a decisive game number 5. Stay with us. Johnson University leads 2-1 here in this best 3 out of 5. The Royals took both games 1 and 3 by scores of 25-18. Trinity came from behind to win game number 2, 25-23. And that's where we stand as the teams head back onto the court. The Royals are on the court. The Eagles getting ready. They need to tie up this game at 2 apiece. So they need to take game 4. If they do, then game number 5 will go to 15 points. And there's the horn as the officials again check the starting lineups. Johnson University will have the first serve. And next Friday and Saturday, the North-South tournament. Part of it will take place right here in Trinity Baptist Gymnasium. Part of it will take place at Eagles View Academy, which is about 1.5 miles away from us down Ramona Boulevard. We are underway in game number 4, and the first serve from Brianna Konitzer is out of bounds. So the Eagles on the board first, and Jenny Kelmhofer will have the Eagles' first serve. And a point for Johnson University. Kelly Wilder doing the honors. Madison Smith getting ready to serve for the Royals. Big hit by Silva, but Smith is there to make the defensive play and keep it alive. And this one into the net. Credit Madison Smith. She defended that kill attempt from Silva very well, and it resulted in a point. And, well, point going to the Eagles, so my mistake. This one is inbounds, and Johnson has tied the game at 2. I must have missed a call on that previous point, but we are tied at 2. Rebecca Sapp back on the court for Trinity. And Candace Troxell serving for the Royals. And that smash from Monica Gardner. It's been that way all night for this freshman from Cross Plains, Tennessee. Fantastic job by Gardner. Troxell with the serve. And off the fingers of Amy Agnew, and a point for the Eagles. We are tied at 3. Latira Johnson at the line. And a hit from Lavelle is too strong, so the point and the serve go back over to the Royals. Checking in for the Royals, number 8 is Kendra Galler. And a point for the Royals on a double hit violation, 5-3 in favor of Johnson. Galler from Cosby High School in Newport, Tennessee. Freshman on the roster for Coach Robin Vinoy. And a tap down from Silva gets the point for the Eagles. 5-4 now in favor of Johnson. Gardner's break is short. She's back onto the court. And checking in also Brianna Konitzer. Nice job by the front line for the Royals. And that kill attempt is in the net, so the point for Johnson, and the Royals lead by 2. Amy Agnew at the line. That block from Madison Smith on a spike attempt scores a point for the Royals. Madison Smith with a terrific defensive play. Agnew ready to serve with her team leading 7-4. Good job on both sides, but a whistle. Illegal hit from Trinity Baptist. And a point for Johnson. Royals lead 8-4. The ace from Agnew puts her team up by 5. And here is Agnew once again. This one out of bounds. So a point for the Eagles. It's a 4-point deficit. Number 24, Ashley Simmons gets ready. Madeline Hersey checks back in. Sapp will head to the sidelines. And a point on the kill from Quisenberry puts the Royals back up by 5, 10-5 in favor of Johnson University. Number 25, Madison Smith checks back in. And a point scored from Brianna Conitzer. It's a 6-point Royals lead. If they win this game, they will take the match 3-1. Quisenberry with the jump serve and a good one. Well played, though, by the Eagles, and the return effort, though, out of bounds. (11-5) as Quisenberry jump serve and an ace. Puts the Royals up by 7. That's probably the hardest serve we've seen tonight. Danielle Quisenberry showing no signs of fatigue. Midway through game number 4, and there's another terrific hit and an ace for Quisenberry and a point for the Royals. Timeout, Trinity Baptist, with Johnson leading 14-5. In case you missed it earlier, we'll let you know what's on tap for Johnson University after tonight. Tomorrow afternoon, they will head down to Kissimmee, Florida. They will take on Johnson University of Florida Suns and Trinity College of Florida, both tomorrow afternoon beginning at 3 p.m. That's a tri-match between Johnson, and Trinity. On September 9th, the Royals return home to host Kentucky Christian University. 12 noon start time. Then a couple of road games at Union College on the 11th, at Alice Lloyd College on the 16th, before their next home game against the Crown College on September 19th. JohnsonRoyals.com gives us that information. Eagles have that North-South tournament next weekend. Then they're going to play Toccoa Falls on September 16th as part of a tri-match. That will take place up at Toccoa Falls. This one's out of bounds, and the point goes over to the Eagles. 14-6, the Eagles trail by 8. September 19th, Edward Waters College comes in from downtown Jacksonville. And the Eagles travel to Lake City on the 21st to take on Florida Gateway College. Ball hits the ceiling, but excellent play by the Royals. Lexi Walker took the ball off the ceiling, stayed with it, over the head, low line drive, and a point for the Royals, 15-6. Conitzer with the serve. In and over the net, and a kill attempt from Fithian is out of bounds. So a point for the Eagles. They trail 15-7. Here comes Monica Gardner back to the court, and a timeout for Johnson University. 15-7 in favor of the Royals here in game number 4, and they also lead it 2-1. There you get a good look at tonight's line judges. John Shiver enjoying his senior year here at Trinity Baptist College. He is a pitcher and a center fielder for Coach John Copeland on the baseball team. John got some postseason awards in the South region last year. One of the top pitchers in the region and all of NCCAA baseball. Alex Vieira made the All-South region team on the women's soccer circuit last year. Led the Lady Eagles in scoring last year. And she and her teammates are going to head down to play Columbia International University. That game will be at Lakeland tomorrow afternoon beginning at 5 p.m. It'll be the first regular season game for the Lady Eagles here in 2017. Jenny Kellenhofer getting ready to serve for Trinity. Eagles trail by 8, 15-7. And here is Kellenhofer with the serve. And Silva scores a point for the Eagles. Jessica Silva has played a terrific game herself. Everyone on the court has done very well tonight. Kellenhofer with the serve. Just over the net. Bump, set, spike, dug out by Lavelle. And a ball over the net. Still alive, and a point for the Royals. Madison Smith will head to the line with her team leading 16-8. Amy Agnew back on the court. And that kill from Kelly Wilder scores point number 17 for the Royals. Wilder's serve is defended by the Eagles. Lavelle's hit is good. 17-9, the Eagles trail. And Madeline Hersey serving. And that's Gardner once again at the front line scoring for Johnson. And the Royals lead 18-9. Wilder checks out. Troxell comes back, and she'll be the next server. And that serve hit the net, got redirected. Not much Latira Johnson could do with that one, so point number 19 for Johnson. Royals lead by 10, 6 points away from securing the match. Excellent job by the Royals on that smash attempt from Latira Johnson. This one is in the net. So 20 points now for the Royals. Traxell is ready. And a terrific over-the-head shot from Kellenhofer. Gets the point for the Eagles. They need to rally, trailing by 10. Latira Johnson at the line. And this one hits the net, drops out of bounds. So 4 more points for the Royals, and they will send Kendra Galler back onto the court. Monica Gardner will head to the sidelines, but what a game she has had tonight. Nice job by Kellenhofer defending that smash from Fithian. And an over-the-head dig, ball still alive, and a point for the Royals. 22-10. Kendra Galler trying to serve up the final 3 points. Silva's hit is out of bounds, so it is now 23-10 in favor of the Royals. Kendra Galler is at the line. And that shot is inbounds. That was Crystal Lavelle getting the point and the ball back for Trinity Baptist. It's 23-11. Jessica Silva will try to start a rally for the Eagles. That is Danielle Quisenberry getting point number 24 on the board. So potential match point coming up for the Royals. And trying to serve it up will be number 27, sophomore Amy Agnew. Well, instead we'll have a substitution as Agnew heads to the side, and Lexi Walker will get the opportunity to serve up match point. Walker's serve is a good one, out of bounds, and that will do it. Final score in game number 4, 25-11. The Johnson University Royals win it 3-1 by scores of 25-18, 23-25, 25-18, and 25-11. Both teams played very good volleyball, and you see they're going to head to center court for closing prayer. For Dean Bureau on camera, John Shiver and Alex Vieira, our line judges. Coach Judy Allen, Coach John Jones, and all of TBC Eagles Athletics. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night. God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.